At this week's Student Forum, we had a lot going on, and we spoke with Gary Olson, who is the director of the trolley system, and we're excited to hear that many of our proposals were actually already implemented within the system itself. So some of the main points that came out of that talk were having the tracking system be publicized more by Student Forum. It seems to be working very well for students who have smartphones or who check their computers right before using the system, but it may not be known widely around campus. So Student Forum is going to help make sure that everyone knows of this possibility and can track the trolleys around campus. Also, one main proposal that we had from Student Forum was having the trolleys stop more often in Schenectady on State Street, and as of now, Crossgate's trolleys are stopping behind the Lotto building near State Street. So Student Forum is going to work with Gary Olson to find a more suitable location, or if this location works well, to help promote that as well. The trolley phone is very useful for students calling to see where the trolleys are, and there will be a second trolley phone coming along, so this will help make sure that more students know where the trolleys are late at night when they need to use those trolleys. Finally, something that came up in the meeting that is very interesting is that the trolley drivers can pick up students from off-campus housing on an on-call basis, and it is at the discretion of the drivers to make those pickups and drop-offs. So all of your students who cannot safely make it to a trolley stop later at night or would like to be dropped off at their door, it is a possibility, so please ask your trolley driver. Some suggestions that we had were that the trolleys could possibly stop and drop students off in between stops when there weren't that many students on the trolley, and that is something that Gary is going to look into. And we also talked about using the Garnet trolley more often. So look for that and see if you have any questions or comments about the trolley system. Please let us know, because we're going as a smaller group to do a follow-up meeting with Gary and see what the progress on the trolley system is. So from the meeting, we learned that the trolley system is working very well, but there's always room for improvement, and we as a Student Forum want to help communicate to the greater campus community everything that the trolley can offer them. Also at the meeting, Wold Environmental Club, Pre-Law Society, and the Political Science Honor Society came together to pitch bringing Ralph Nader to campus. And Student Forum voted in favor of this, allocating funds to pay for Ralph Nader's speaking fee. In the comprehensive day, there would be a dinner at Wold House, and as of now, we're looking at an October 20th date, but the contract has yet to be signed. So keep that in mind in the future, that Ralph Nader could possibly be coming to campus. The class of 2014 elections are coming up very soon. Petitions were due today, and there will be a debate during the common lunch hour in West on Monday, and the election will be next Wednesday, October 13th. So congratulations to all of the candidates who got all of their signatures and have handed in their petitions successfully, and good luck campaigning this week. Patrick O'Hearn, IFC president, discussed the facilities task force, which is going to be working with Greeks and facilities to understand whose responsibilities it is to make sure that the Greek houses have their work orders processed, and to move forward and make sure that Greeks have a suitable living situation. And in that task force, later on, theme houses and Minervas could be represented in order to expand upon the dialogue that would be started by the Greeks and have a more comprehensive discussion with more members of the campus community and facilities to streamline their activities. Finally, there are some announcements at the end of the meeting. Sig Chi Derby Days are all week. The Gamma AEPI indoor movie was last night. There is a Greek leadership conference this weekend for all Greek members, so keep an eye out for that. Irish House on October 11th will have a coming out day, and on this Friday we'll have a movie. U program has bingo Saturday at 10 in Old Chapel, and there is a possibility to win an iPad, so look out for that because that's pretty exciting. On October 23rd, the Union Schenectady Alliance, along with Phi Delta Theta, the Louisiana Mini-Term, and Cafe Nola, are going to be sponsoring an eating contest. So keep a lookout for that, and that seems like something that many of you may be interested in. There will be teams of 5, and dining services will be there as well. All proceeds of that contest will go to charity. Also, just to keep in mind, proposals for green grants have gone out, and there were a few proposals that were talked about in forum. If you have any ideas for a green grant and you want to talk to your representatives in forum, please send them an email and make sure that they know what you're thinking about so efforts can be coordinated and all of the green grants can be streamlined together. That way, there aren't too many green grants that are overlapping and trying to do the same thing. Some of the green grants that were discussed were looking at composting at Upper and West and ideas for recycling of cans. So make sure that if you have any of those ideas, you can email your representatives, and you can email myself. That's fine as well, and make sure that we can get those green grants in line together. One last thing to mention, John Calvin Toll Day, the Day of Community Service, will be on Saturday. Please sign up. The first 100 students will receive a t-shirt, and after that, you still need to sign up, so please get involved. It's one of the biggest service days of the year. So next week, coming up, we will be talking to Molly McElroy, the Director of Residential Life, about off-campus release policy. So if you have any ideas or questions, comments, concerns about that, please email your representatives or email myself at churchia@garnet.union.edu, and hopefully we'll have a very, very productive dialogue with her as well. So have a great week, and I'll see you next week.